What is up, YouTube? Brevity Gaming here, back with another video for you guys, and in today's video I'm showing you guys how backwards compatibility works on the Xbox One. Recently I've been getting a lot of questions and comments of people asking me where they can download the game and how they can play it on their Xbox One and all that sort of stuff, so I'm making this video just to clear all that stuff up and hopefully it'll help you out. So before you do anything else, what you want to do first is make sure the game you're wanting to play through backwards compatibility is on the official backwards compatibility list. And I will leave a link to that official list in the description so you can check it out and see what games are officially on the backwards compatibility program. And they're also adding more titles every week and every month, so just be on the lookout for that. Okay, so once you've found the game that you want to play through backwards compatibility and you know for sure that it's backwards compatible, there's a couple different ways you can do this. First of all, if you already own the game digitally, it will show up into your ready to install section in your games and apps. So if we scroll down right here to the My Games and Apps and go into it, it will start out the front where you have all your installed games, and if you scroll all the way to the right, give it a second to pop up, and there it is, ready to install section, and then you have all your bought 360 backwards compatible games that are playable on your Xbox One. So I have a bunch here, so to find the one that you want, so here's Mirror's Edge. Just hit A on it and then hit A again to install, and once you're installing it, it will show up here, and then once it's done installing, all you have to do is start it up and you will be playing it on your Xbox One. So that's how you install digital backwards compatibility titles on your Xbox One. But for disc, all you have to do is check that official backwards compatibility title list and make sure the game that you're wanting to play is on that list, and all you have to do is put the disc in your Xbox and it will install just like if it was a digital game. Then you just play it like you normally would, and that's it for that. So that's it for installing games that you already own, but you're probably asking, what about games that I don't own that I want to buy to play through backwards compatibility? And there's a couple different ways you can do this. The first way is to go on xbox.com on their website and go in the store and find the game that you're wanting, and once again make sure that it's on the backwards compatible list. You don't want to buy a game that's not going to be playable on your Xbox One. So check that list, make sure the game is on there that you want to play, and then just buy it on the website. And then once you bought it, you have it bought digitally. So what you want to do is go to your My Games and Apps, go to the Ready Install section, and it will pop up there. There's been a bunch of times where I would buy the game online and then just give it not even a minute and it will show up in your Ready to Install section. So that's pretty easy, and then just install it like I just said you would install a digital game, and that's it for that first option. And for the second way, you can now buy backwards compatibility titles straight from the Xbox One store thanks to the March update, which everyone should have by now. So if you scroll over from the guide to store, go to games, go to Games Store, and there's a little tile right here that says buy and play Xbox 360 games. You can click that and it will show you every backwards compatibility game that you can just buy straight from the Xbox One store, or you can scroll down to backward compatible. So it will have all the games right here, and they just added Saints Row, Left 4 Dead, Dead Space, Halo Wars, Dark Souls, some of those games. And I don't have Halo Wars bought, so I can just show you how that works. You'll just click the game, and then it should say show price, or it will just have the price, and then you can go through with that and buy it, and then you'll have it bought digitally. Then once again, you just go back to your ready to install section and it will show up right there. Or I think actually you won't even have to do that, because once you buy it from the store, it will automatically install, I'm pretty sure. So that's two ways you can buy games that you don't own through backwards compatibility. Okay, so moving on to DLC. A lot of people have been asking me, how do I download my DLC once I have the backwards compatible game that I want? And there's one easy way for me. I'm not sure if there's any other ways, but you go to your My Games and Apps and find the game that you want your DLC for. So in this case, I'll go to Left 4 Dead because I know that they have some DLC in there. Okay, we jumped way back. Okay, so Left 4 Dead right here. So you want to hit the I'm not sure what it's called on the controller, but it's like the 3 little lines. I like the start button. I say the start button. So hit the start button, go to manage game, and then it will have all of your DLC that you own. So here's everything, and these are installed. The ones that aren't installed will be kind of over here where it says reserve space, and it will have a very easy button that says install all, that will install all the DLC you own for that game. So that's how you own that's how you install the DLC. And once again, if you don't own the DLC and you want to buy it, then I think your best bet is to go onto the Xbox website and just buy it on there, and it will show up where it says manage game. And I believe Dirt has some too, but you get the idea. That's press start, go to manage game, and that's where it will be, and that's where you can install your DLC from. Alright, so here we are on Left 4 Dead 2 on the Xbox One through backwards compatibility, and we hit this screen that says cloud save games, and what this is your 360 saves all go into the cloud. So if you still have your Xbox 360 hooked up and you want to transfer your progress from there onto your Xbox One, you want to upload your save from your 360 to the cloud, and then once you get on your Xbox One, it will be here waiting for you. But if you don't have a save on the cloud, you will have to start from the very beginning of whatever game you're playing. So I've already kind of made some progress on here, so it's already on the cloud. So just hit A on there, and it will load up the cloud save. Okay, so here we are at the main menu of the backwards compatibility game, and you just use your regular controller like you think you would, like scrolling through the settings and the modes. There's no change in that. You would just play it like you normally would with the 360 controller, but there's 2 different guides. There's the Xbox One guide that you're used to, and there's the 360 guide that is also built within the Xbox One guide, if that makes sense, or the title, I should say. So if you hit your home button, of course you go back to the Xbox One guide, and then you can go to your friends list and start a party, look at achievements, look at messages, notifications, all that stuff. But there's also a way to go into the 360 guide, and you're going to want to know how to do this to accept invites and send invites. So if you hit the back and start button at the same time on your controller, not the home button, but the buttons to the left and the right of your home button, it will open up the 360 guide. And from here you can look at your achievements, awards. You can make a 360 party if you want to, like the good old days, and look at your 360 friends list and messages and recent players and all that stuff that you're probably familiar with on the 360 guide. So that's what you want to use for sending invites and stuff. So if I make a game and I want to invite somebody, obviously I'll go to whoever I want to invite and then invite to game, and it will work. And then your friend needs to open up the 360 guide by hitting the back and the start button at the same time to accept that invite. And that's how you accept invites, send invites, make parties, and all that stuff on the 360 guide. So it's the back and start button. And I forgot to mention, you can play with 360 players even though you are on an Xbox One, and vice versa. So that's pretty cool that works how it does. But that is all for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that it helped you out. If you had any problems or questions about backwards compatibility on the Xbox One, and I strongly suggest that you follow Major Nelson on Twitter. I will link his Twitter in the description, but he's the first one who will tweet out when a new backwards compatibility title is available. And also follow me on Twitter to get notified when I upload a video. I will leave all these links in the description. Also, I've been streaming on Twitch a little bit more recently, so I'll leave that link there too if you want to watch me play some of these games live. And also, I'm partnered with Curse. If you're interested in joining Curse, or just interested in how that network works, I'll have like a little link in the description you can check out if you want. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.